This very little bottle of oil is the best thing that could happen to your very dark, dull, dry skin, especially in this very harsh weather. Harmattan just started, we all know. We are all feeling it. So I made myself this bottle of glory, and I'm going to be showing you guys everything I did to get to this.
This is possibly the best thing I've done for my skin this year.
About a week ago, I made a video and I didn't like my face at all. When I tell you that, that made me had a very bad day. Believe me, my skin was looking really dull, and I just knew we just got into very harsh weather, like I mentioned. So I knew that it was going to be worse, and I just took matters into my own hands and I made this oil. The three components of my oil is coconut, turmeric, and carrots. You know, individually, these things I mentioned are badass, right? So imagine them combined. Just look at my skin. I swear, you just have to do this. Do this for your skin, whether you're a dark person or you're a light person. This is great. So let me show you how I did everything.
Coconut, oye, oye, oye.
I have this habit of making everything myself. Maybe because I have time on my hands, or I don't know. Or maybe because I just trust that I can get myself the best thing. I don't have to buy anything that I'm not sure of how it's made, or they've added something that is possibly not good for my skin. So I started out by making my own coconut oil in the house. The process of making coconut oil is pretty simple if you have the patience for it. And you know, coconut oil is great for our skin. It helps to hydrate the skin first and foremost, which is what I need because I have very dry skin. And also, the oil helps to reinforce some natural element like this that helps the skin to retain moisture. If I continue to tell you the benefits of coconut oil on our skin, the length of this video will not be enough. So why don't you enjoy the process of this of me making my coconut oil with some good music? Let me not talk too much. I'm sure you've seen this thing over and over. So let's just watch in peace. I'm honestly trying to say that I squeeze as much milk from this coconut because the more that I squeeze out, the more oil I can extract. So I had to even add water to the shaft, the coconut shaft. Is it shaft that I got so that I can, get more milk out of it. So this is what I am doing, and this is the milk that I got from the coconut eventually. And this is the shaft. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. I think I've seen people say there are things you can do with this. But I really do not know. I'll just keep and see if any idea comes to mind. So I have my milk ready. And what I'm going to do next is just to fast track the process is put it in the fridge. Some people can just put it in a room temperature, maybe in your store, anywhere around the kitchen within the house. But I decided to just put it in the fridge and I came back for it the next day. I actually woke up with headache. So I just wanted to try and get the coconut oil out as fast as I can, just get this whole process out of the way. This is how it's looking almost 24 hours later. It has kind of separated. The cream or the milk has separated from the water. So this is how it looks. You might not believe this, but this is me trying to carefully just remove the separated milk from the watery part of it into my pot, because I'm going to be cooking this on a very low heat on the fire. And I'm going to keep stirring, 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 stirring. Like, I am not going to remove my hand from this. I'm going to keep stirring. As you're stirring, you're going to see it change gradually. You see it separate, like the water is going to just keep drying up. I think this is like after 3 minutes. I was looking at the time, I'm not sure at this point, because everything in total was like 13, 14 minutes by the time I was done. This is very low heat, so trust me, your gas will not be burning too much. And my oil is now separating because the milk is drying off and it's becoming like chunky, chunky, chunky. So it will be so easy to separate this from the oil. The more you fry this, the more it becomes dry, the more you have that scented dry coconut aroma. So I am done with that, and now I will just be using or be draining my coconut oil into my grated carrot. I grated about 2 sticks of carrots into my plate, and I added a bit of turmeric, just a little bit, because you don't want to be staining everywhere with turmeric, especially your face or when you apply it on your body and it's just start staining your cloth. So this is the next process. I just carry that plate after I've mixed everything together and I put into a boiling water, everything still on low heat, and I left it for like 10 minutes. I gave it a good stir and I saw that my coconut oil has now changed, like it's changing, everything is like marinating together, like just mixing up together. And I let it to cool down, then drained, and this is what the oil looks like. So the turmeric, the coconut, and the carrot, everything is now really, really mixed together, and I have my oil. So I poured it into my container. I mean, it's ready for use. And the following day, when I use this and I go in the sun, I don't have to bother too much. This is like a bonus. I had more oil from that coconut cream or oil, coconut milk that I had in the fridge. This was like the third day again because I kept it. I didn't finish everything. I told you guys I had headache. So this is the oil I got. And I had like enough oil, coconut oil for use in the house just to keep moisturizing my body. If you found this video useful or you've watched it to this point, please, I will appreciate a like or even a share to someone you think needs it. Thank you so very much. Bye.